All right, how you guys doing on today? My name is Coach Dunlap here with TGB Academy, and today I'm going to be talking about, which is kind of a hot topic. It's when a parent asks me and they say, "Hey, coach, my kid is on his team. He's not getting run. He's not playing in the games. He's there. He's getting his minimum plays, but he's not playing. I feel like he should be a starter, but he's not starting. I think the coach don't like him or something like that." In the lines of that, right? So one thing that I would tell you and I would tell parents is I say the same thing all the time, no matter who I talk to, if it's a close friend or a stranger or anything like that, because it's, in my opinion, it's a true statement. It's undeniability. You have to get to the point to where your son or daughter, your athlete is undeniable. He or she is just the best player, period. And now if he's just the best, then by all means, you got a great argument. You can go a long way with that. But at the end of the day, if he's not the best at that position or the best out there, you don't have an argument because you can always find a flaw and you can just stick with that flaw. I've seen many times and many coaches, and I've done it before, where I have a tremendous athlete, but he just doesn't know the playbook. And he doesn't play as much because he doesn't know the playbook. And we're teaching him playbook, but we just haven't had that connection. And many times when a parent would come up to me and ask me, I would tell them that. So instead of the parent just taking a kid off of my team and removing them, they realize, hey, this is something that needs to get fixed because when they go to high school, they're going to get a whole new playbook. And just being fast and strong and agile doesn't help. You have to know what's going on. You got to know the playbook. So they took the year and figured it out, and we got together. And the next year, he became one of my best running backs. But that goes a long way, and he's actually probably be one of the best running backs in high school football in the next couple of years. But going back to the question, is your son or daughter undeniable? Because at the end of the day, no matter how much coaches want to develop, we want to get them better. We're trying to build discipline, culture, all these other little things with football. One of the core groups in that is winning. Coaches, people want to win in life. So people never go into anything like, I'm going to lose. And if you are, that's the bad mindset. You don't go to a job interview, oh, I'm not getting a job, and you're not going to get it. You're going into the job interview, the job's already mine. I just got to answer these questions, right? That's the type of mindset that we have to have. And that's the type of mindset that most coaches have. Now, I'm not talking about those one-off coaches where I'm like, yo, you shouldn't even be coaching, my guy. You shouldn't even be out here. I don't even know why you out here. But you have to get to the point to where your son is undeniable. And what I would say with that is figure out what the issue is with your son on that program, or figure out what the issue is with your athlete and go behind the scenes and fix that issue. If you're not a sports person, or if you're a single parent, you don't have the time, you don't have the means, you don't have anything, find someone that can work with him. Find a trainer, find a local group, or find something for him to work outside of the football practice. Because you got to think about it. If you're practicing 3 times a week, and let's just say 2 hours, that's 6 hours a week. You're practicing 6 hours a week total. And that's not enough to get one individual kid better. So you have to do the extra work. You have to go the extra days and do the extra work, or jump online, jump on YouTube, have your son or daughter jump on YouTube, get some drills, get them better. The whole focus is to get better for the next level. And once you get in the mindset of stop trying to correct other people and correct yours and what you can control, you'll go a long way. Everyone's not going to like your son or daughter. Everyone's not going to like you, but you have to continuously just keep improving yourself. And if you don't, then you're just going to be one of those people that just complain all the time, just always complaining when the problem is you, or the problem is your kid. And that's really what it boils down to. Now, sometime, like I said, there's those one-off, there's those couple of coaches where we're just like, he's just a hater or she's just a hater. And at the end of the day, you got to get away from that. You got to get away from that. You got to get away from that program. You got to get away from those people and surround yourself and your child with people that want to see them grow. Not baby them, not give them whatever they want. People that want to see them grow. For example, with the education system, if the teacher is consistently calling you over and over and over again because of an issue, don't just keep blaming the teacher why she's bothering you. You need to talk to your kid. Why are you even getting in a position where I'm getting a phone call? That's the problem. The problem isn't being bothered. The problem is, why is there even a problem? Why am I sending you to school for you to cause problems? That's not what should be done. So as parents, as adults, let's go backwards a little bit and put the blame back on these kids to help them get better. And at the end of the day, we ultimately want to see them succeed, right? And the only way we can see them succeed is by putting fuel to that fire and pushing them to the best of their ability, whether it's in school, whether it's in religion, whether it's in life, whether it's in anything, whether it's in sports, whether it's in anything. We have to push these kids, and we have to push the people that we have in front of us to push. There's all the high school athletes that went on to play division ball around me all had one thing in common. They all loved to work, and they all had a support system around them that pushed them to the best of their ability. When kids call me and say, hey, coach, check out my highlights, and I hit them back and I say, yo, that's trash. It's terrible. It's not a highlight. Any kid can make that play. Show me something that you made that no one else can make. Show me something special. What makes you special? And that's the mindset that you got to have with these kids. So hopefully you got something from this. Like I said, a lot, I can talk a lot. And I'm going to be talking about different subjects and different little topics that come up because, yes, I've been coaching for over 20 years. I've been in football for almost 30 years as far as playing and coaching and things like that. I've been in it for a long time. I've seen a lot. I haven't seen everything, but I've seen a lot. And what I want to do is I want to leave all my little nuggets of knowledge out so people can grab these things. And just like I think athletes, the further we get along with this athletic thing, the better it's going to be. I feel the same way about coaches. The next generation of coaches is going to be better than the old generation of coaches. And that's going to continuously go on. So I hope you got something from this. If you're a coach or anybody you want to hit me up, please hit me up at any time. I respond back to everybody. So hit me back. If you have a question or you got something that you want me to answer, if you want it to be public, I'll shoot a whole video for it. But if you just want it to be private, you got a private question, just send me a message. I'll send it back to you and give you my opinion. It's not concrete truth, and everybody's situation doesn't fit the mold. But at the end of the day, you have to fix yourself and you have to fix the people that you can fix, not everybody else. Got it? All right. Have a good one.